always forget the audio. So welcome back. This is week 4 of Highland Highlights. We're really excited to be able to be here and be able to share with you something that hopefully will be a benefit to you or a benefit to somebody that you know. I do have something that is going to be free. It's a free resource, and so I'm going to dive into that. We kind of looked at this a few weeks back, but because we had so many issues with the live streaming feed, I decided that I wanted to devote at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes to it specifically so that those of you who are dealing with a baby with colic have some answers. When it comes to colic, the medical community does not really have adequate answers. The answers are typically that you just have to wait it out. You just have to deal with it, and that's not good enough for me. That's not an answer that I would want to hear. I would want something that is specific, that the doctor is confident that is going to be helpful. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. There's something called ColicRelief Secrets that I created a couple of years ago and have been using with babies here in the practice, but also throughout the world, but throughout the US. And so I want to share that with you. Now, commonly one of the things that parents will deal with babies is sleeping issues. Number one thing that chiropractic has helped babies with is sleep issues. At least that's what we've seen, right? Mom and dad bring baby in because they've got an ear infection or something's gone, or they just want to get them checked after labor and delivery. And the number one thing is that we hear is like, hey, they're sleeping better. Do you feel like that has anything to do with what you guys are doing? And the answer is absolutely, because when it comes to it, everything comes down to stress. If we have physical stress, if we have chemical stress, or if we have emotional stress, that will end up affecting our sleep. And this goes for adults too, but babies' sleep, digestion, daily patterns of life. I mean, there's normal things in life. It'll affect all of that. So I'm going to share with you a couple things that is going to be helpful. And right here, I have in this box, this is called ColicRelief Secrets. And I'm going to open this box and show you what is in here and also show you our free online resource. So if you know somebody that has a baby with colic, that is fussy, that has issues sleeping, that has like some tummy issues, some GI issues, that has difficulty with nursing, all of these babies need to be evaluated by a chiropractor that has seen babies before. So if you're not in the area, if you're not in Boise area, message me. I will help you find somebody in your area to be able to check things out for your baby. There are a lot of components that come into play when it comes to the physical aspect. We have different professionals that we work with, from craniosacral therapists to lactation specialists, tongue tie revisions. There are a lot of things that are involved, but you can start right now at home being able to help your baby with sleepiness, fussiness, with irritations, with bowel issues. And so I want to be able to give you that as a free resource to anybody. So like I said, if you are not the one that's dealing with a baby that has these issues, then send this, invite somebody to come watch this stream, because we're going to be talking about what you need to do in order to get those resources. So like I said, I started this a couple years ago, and it's really been something that has been a huge asset, not only to my family, but also to other families here in the US. And so I'm going to bring this up and show you exactly what we've got set online. Now, I kind of shrunk this up so that we can see what's going on Instagram. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, it's a little bit skinny here in the middle, but I wanted everybody on Instagram to be able to see this. So this is called the ColicRelief Secrets program. This is going to change your life. If you're dealing with issues with your baby, this single thing is going to change your life. This whole program, we're going to just start at the beginning. So what we do is we made it so that it's super simple, super easy to use. Come down here, there's a ColicRelief Secrets program overview. If you click on this, then it starts off with the intro, and then it goes through, step by step.
Welcome to the ColicRelief Secrets program. I'm really excited for you to dive in.
In order to get the most out of this program, we have something called the 2-week colic fix. Commonly, there are issues or there are dietary restrictions that parents don't know about that need to be addressed, and that can make a huge change within 2 weeks. And so we have something called the 2-week colic fix that you can start incorporating right away. Oops. let me, sorry, I messed something up. There we go. So there's the Happy Family Formulas Cookbook, and this is a cookbook that is free of the most common allergens, and you can download that as a free resource. And then also there's a free resource here. If you need to just substitute simple things like milk, cheese, sour cream, yogurt, eggs, what do? You know, you feel like all your food is taken away from you. So we go into that there. We then have something called that ColicRelief AccuSage course, and this course is incredible. Like I'm telling you, parents, if you have kids that have fussiness, that have spit up or reflux, have tummy issues, you need to get the ColicRelief AccuSage course. It's free for you. All you have to do is message us and say, hey, I want that, or have your friends sign up for it. But this is incredible. The changes that it can make in your baby are almost instant. And I shouldn't say instant, but like within a couple of days, you should see a big change. So we have a couple things here, warm up stomach circles. And like I said, there are videos that actually go into this. And so I'll fast forward here.
Soothe essential
oil. You can actually go through and see it actually being performed on a baby. So that you know exactly what to expect, so you feel confident in what you're doing, because that's one of the hardest things is so many parents, when you don't have training in these things, you kind of wonder like, oh, am I doing this right? Is this too much pressure? Is there too little pressure? We break it down in the program to be able to make it easier for you. So, so that's just one video. We're coming down here, baby back massage. This one is really good. We call it colic back massage because it does help eliminate colic. So that's the ColicRelief AccuSage course. Now, it might seem like, oh, that's pretty simple. Well, guess what? It is simple. And the reason I say that is because anybody that we give this course to, that we've evaluated, we've decided what it is that's going on, what it is that is going to best benefit their baby. Sometimes there are issues with, like they need to go see a lactation specialist or have a tongue tie revision. And next week, we're going to have a guest on talking specifically about tongue tie revisions. Actually, 2 guests. It's going to be pretty cool. So, but we know exactly what needs to be done. And, you know, like I said, if you haven't had your baby go to the chiropractor, it is time to be evaluated and see exactly what needs to be done to help your baby the most. But if you don't have the ability to do that right now, or for some reason you're not wanting to, then this course can kind of take you through there. So that's the free portion. All of that is free. There's more information about supplementation, which is what I have here in the box called the ColicRelief Secrets at-home kit. So we have supplements, omegas for mom, probiotic for mom. These 2 things are super important. And then baby supplements. There's something called Baby Balance, which is a specific probiotic that I developed to help babies. And it was like the research shows 96% of babies within 6 days end up experiencing decreased gastrointestinal issues. So that's super awesome. Baby Soothe is our proprietary blend of essential oils that are safe and effective for babies. And then of course Baby DHA, which helps with connecting the brain to the body and body to the brain with all of this. It helps take down some of that stress. And some people ask, well, why does mom need supplementation? Well, especially if you're nursing or breastfeeding, you need to have something to help calm your levels down. One of the things that we found in research is that the stress of mom heavily dictates the DNA of her baby. Now that's huge. That was research done by the Smithsonian 4 or 5 years back. And so that's significant. So we need to address both mom and baby. It is a stressful time, especially when you're not getting any sleep. I know how that goes. It's not great, but we need to be able to address stuff for mom and stuff for baby. So, and then the option for reordering supplements is down here. And we have bonus material, which I'm going to be continuing to add to. We'll probably include next week's episode or next week's live in here, but the exclusive interview from a baby sleep expert, the Luckiest Mom podcast, which has to do with mindfulness moments and just being mindful about your days, and then Eliminate and Celebrate, which is a way for you to celebrate once you've, how do I explain this? Once you feel like you've seen changes and being able to eliminate colic, we have something called Eliminate and Celebrate, where you're able to take a vacation on us We have deals with specific hotel partners throughout the U.S. and not even in the U.S. They go outside of the U.S. as well, to where you and your spouse can go and enjoy some time away because baby's sleeping, and you can have somebody come, one of your parents come and sleep, take care of the baby while you're gone. But that's something that's included in all of this. So if you would like to have this program, direct message us, email us, call us. It doesn't matter. We'll just type in your email and get you signed up. It is free. The Accusage course, that's free. When it comes to all of the supplements, which I'm going to show you here, that is additional. But to be able to get you started, that course is free. So inside this box, this is really cool. So this will be shipped to you. If you're not local, we ship these out, and it makes it simple because it's all in one. So in here, I forgot this. There's a little handout, which is basically the ColicRelief program typed out, just to make it simple for you, so that if you do have somebody who's watching a kid, one of your in-laws or your parents is going to come over, this is a good reference for them to be able to help them if you want them to. This is the probiotic, the specific probiotic for moms. We have the specific omega for moms, which is has a different concentration of the two types of omegas. And then baby DHA. And this is the roller bottle. This is the Baby Soothe, the probiotic, or I'm sorry, not the probiotic, but the essential oil blend that we created. And so that's in there, as well as our baby probiotic. Now you can get all of these separately if you wanted to, but this Baby Balance is the probiotic that I use for all of the kids that we see. I use it for my kids as well. Super, super effective in being able to help babies get the relief that they need. So with that being said, that is the ColicRelief program. Again, if you know somebody that could benefit from this, please share it with them, because there is hope. When it comes to colic and fussiness and sleep issues and spit up and reflux, it's hard to find answers. And the problem with currently within the medical community is the answer is to medicate. And I get it. Like, I'm not opposed to medications when we need them, but the main medications that are used specifically for colic and reflux end up causing an increase of allergies, like hay fever and seasonal allergies, by like 250%. They did a study over 700 to 800,000 babies over a period of time, and they found that they are 250% more likely to have seasonal allergies. That's terrible. On top of that, around 150, 180% more likely to have food allergies, and then more likely to have anaphylactic reactions. That's significant, because anaphylactic reactions basically throat swells up or constricts, or the tongue swells and makes it difficult, if not impossible, to breathe. So not ideal. There are better solutions to start with right away that can be just as effective, if not more effective, because you're actually taking care of the issue that is, that's at hand. So, but if you have any questions, all you got to do is let me know. You can let me know in the comments or send us a direct message. But I really appreciate you guys being here for these. Next week, we are going to have a couple guests talk to us specifically about tongue ties and the revision process, what to look for, why we're seeing those, and why they're playing such a huge role in babies' colic and their ability to nurse, and a bunch of other things. So make sure you come and tune in next week, because we're going to be here with them live. And if you want to ask them any questions, you've got to be here on the live. So thanks again for being with us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.